Welcome, everybody,
to another edition of
Talons and Tentacles.
We're here, all of us.
We are. This is the first time since Christmas that we're here. I do have a Christmas shirt on.
This is the new year, new us.
New year, new us. Yes.
It's 2022.
Yeah.
What did you say?
rad.
It's just 20s.
It's just 2020 also.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. So we're gonna play more Visage, but first we wanted to talk about a couple of things. So we all saw SpiderMan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Loved it.
Spoiler
kind of showed that
alert.
in the shot, man.
Well, you had stuff there. That was just.
It's still fairly new. We probably shouldn't get the spoilers.
No, I don't think we're gonna go into spoilers. But what did we all think?
I loved it.
Phenomenal.
Loved it.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so as someone who likes Spider-Man but doesn't love Spider-Man, who didn't really like the other two Tom Holland Spider-Man movies,
Oh, really?
I love this one.
Yeah.
And I wonder if a lot of it came from the good vibe that you get from things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I did think he felt more like Spider-Man in this than he did in the previous two movies.
Yeah, he didn't feel just like a kid who got like
Is it like
a benefactor.
Yeah,
Back
like
in the
the whole the Tony Stark stuff
Are you running?
was always a little awkward.
I feel the same
Especially
way.
because it was like the whole
I
thing
feel
with
the
Mysterio
bar
was
is like,
basically
There we go.
I have all this responsibility, I don't know what to do with it, I'll give it to this guy and now I'm fixing the mess. Whereas
You
this
can,
one was
you can do. You
I'm
must-
doing my best, I'm trying to help people and then it
However-
screws up, but I still, because of my family and my moral code, I'm still gonna do that. It felt more Spider-Man then.
I did like the reset that this one does though, to bring you
Yes.
to.
It makes it to where I
It
want it
feels-
to always be.
Yeah, it feels like good classic Spider-Man stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like what you said about the suit, a little bit shiny, but it still looks rad.
I heard a thing that said that the Ned character isn't coming back.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's so sad. No, I did. I loved.
You don't like that?
I didn't think he was needed. Like he felt
It's
kind
good
of.
for comic relief. Like,
Yeah, no,
something
he
like
was.
that.
I'm not.
That was his best friend.
I'm not doubting that. Yeah, but it wasn't. It didn't feel like he brought the same kind of like Spider or Peter and Harry, you know. Or
But they haven't done a Harry.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like this Ned just kind of felt like a, oh hey, I'm discovering that you're Spider-Man along with you, and I don't know. It just kind of felt
Okay,
like
so
weird.
quick segue into the game, the PS4, PS5 game.
Yeah.
The one, the Spider-Man 2 coming out that has Venom in it. It's Harry as Venom, right? 'Cause that's what was
Rumored.
Well, that's what was hinted
Yeah.
at in the first game.
It's
Yeah.
definitely the symbiote in the
It-
first game. Yeah.
Then Harry's
Yeah,
being
but then
treated.
Harry's being treated with it, so it's hinting at that. So
So
the impression I got was that it's not going to be Eddie Brock
So did anyone else
In the
catch
game.
in the
that
game.
the spell was basically saying that anyone who knew who Peter Parker was coming through into the other world, but the Eddie Brock character from the Venom movies had absolutely no clue who Peter Parker was.
But the symbiotes were a hive mind. So they share all the
So
knowledge
if they
across the
knew
multiverse.
any Peter Parker from any multiverse, they would know,
They know.
all Peter Parkers.
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
I just thought
So
it was
they
funny
had
that
a
he's,
bit
just,
of three
he's
new
chilling in the
Peter
Bahamas, like literally having no clue what the point is, and then just gone.
I loved that.
That was great.
I wish that they would have brought him in and actually had him be in the movie rather
Yeah.
than just as a cameo. But at the same time, I think that kind of sets them up to be like, yeah, we like that Venom.
Sure.
I don't know when
I
they were
was
bragging.
I
about
knew
that.
I knew we were joking about it the whole time leading up to it, but I was still kind of hoping that Topher Grace would show up. Like a little bit of me was like, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yep.
I think they did a great job. I loved that we kind of maybe got a little bit of a Sinister Six
Yeah,
in it, even though it wasn't.
I
really.
liked Green Goblin's purple
Yeah.
Hood.
hood.
Yeah.
The
That was
whole,
rad.
So
the
good.
whole design for
He looked rad.
Green Goblin in this one was phenomenal.
That's awesome. And
And
I
that-
loved, and I don't want to spoil too much, but I thought like the whole mission was
Thank you.
very Spider-Man-esque. Like the whole it wasn't in the other Spider-Man was like, oh, it's okay, these people died. It's like, and there wasn't really any fallout from it, and I feel like they finally explored that a little bit, and Tom Holland's Spider-Man really kind of took on the brunt of all of it.
We seemed to like grow into the role
Yeah.
in this one, and kind of like what Dallin was saying, like without the shadow of Tony Stark as the benefactor, it didn't feel like what's the line, little Iron Man Jr.
Right.
You know, or just playing second fiddle to the Avengers, or it
Well, like-
felt more like a Spider-Man experience.
When he's bragging with the other ones and he's like, not to say, but I was on the Avengers, and the other two are like,
Well, that's
what?
cool.
Yeah.
But
Is
who
that
are
a
they?
band?
Yeah, like are you in a
They're in
band? But it showed those two had no like cohesive teamwork, whereas like he was bragging about being a part of this big team, and the two of them are just like,
No, we've been doing this
Yeah.
ourselves.
like even when what's his name says like, so this whole reality has superheroes, like all like they're everywhere. And it's like yeah, it's like no, like no. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was great, and honestly, I think it's probably.
Hey, Jason.
I mean, I love Endgame, so I'm not gonna say that it's better than Endgame,
But
but
it's up there.
really close to being
It really
better than
is.
Endgame.
I don't
As
know.
not a
It
huge
might
Marvel
be better
fan,
for me.
I would say they're kind of neck and neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're neck and neck, and I am a huge Marvel fan.
Yeah.
But I just can't. I can't. The completion of Cap and Tony.
Sure.
Like I'm gonna. That's a it's a moment
Well,
that
that's
I'm
just-
never gonna forget.
That's just years being,
Yeah.
building towards it. I did like the meme where it was showing, it was like the look at me, I'm the captain now meme. It was Toby talking to Robert Downey Jr. He's like, look at me, I'm the first MCU movie now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
What?
Curtis is delaying because he doesn't want to play.
Uh,
I have a couple of things to show off though, since the last time we were here, if that's okay.
These taste
I
good.
did.
They look
I did
so
get my
gross.
pre-order
I know.
in for Masterverse
Oh, the
Wave
sausages?
4.
Oh, nice.
They opened that up finally,
Little red
Awesome.
rockets.
which is Barbarian He-Man, Barbarian Skeletor, Viking He-Man, Classic Tila, and
Did you get Scareglow?
I can't find him yet. I'm still looking for him. I
I'm
have
still
him
looking for
ordered,
him, too.
but he's still on pre-order. So if I find him in the stores first, I'll buy it and then cancel the pre-order.
Right. All right. So a couple of things. This is what Dylan got for Christmas, not me, but I thought they were so rad. They're pop-up Harry Potter.
Let's have that one.
It's rad. This one just came out.
Oh, it does?
last month.
That's fun.
Yeah.
They're really
So this
cool.
is book number 1, and it has like the whole, like it's got some
Oh, that's
really
cool.
awesome art in it, and so it's different than the illustrated versions.
That's
like
what my kids had. They had the first two.
here's the,
big
the
illustrated ones.
chess game. I have those ones too, but this one's
Not
one's
me.
just rad because it's all
my name.
the pop up
You.
kind of thing, and it's interesting. Like I like that it's not going for the film vibe. Like it's not trying to
Yeah.
recreate those characters, which is rad. This one is just awesome. It's like got the Weeping Willow.
Does it have a giant basilisk in it?
Yeah, it does actually.
Salazar's mouth.
Yep, right here. I'll show you. Like, I mean, it's not a giant basilisk,
But it's creepy.
but it's still pretty cool.
I like that.
So I thought those were kind of cool that they're doing them. They are going to do all 7 books. There's a better version of the basilisk, but I think that art is just awesome.
That looks good.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Harry Potter, what is it just a fireside chat with the
Basically,
cast? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
So this was my Christmas present. I actually ordered this book about a year ago, and it's been on back order for that whole time. It's Epic Collection Wolverine number 3, and this includes Wolverine Bloodlust, which is kind of the first time he has a confrontation with Sabretooth. So that's pretty rad, and I also love this is his classic orange and yellow suit. He's still in that classic suit.
That was given to him by Mariko, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was the
During
Japanese
the
girl,
silver,
right?
during the
I've seen
Silver
that
Samurai.
movie.
Silver Samurai.
I
Every
know
time
that
I say
reference.
Silver Samurai, I think I'm saying it wrong because of Silver Surfer. I'm like, no, I'm mixing up characters,
Yes.
but it
Silver,
is Silver
Samurai.
Okay.
This also has cable. Has cable in it too, which I think is pretty rad.
Was this a Rob Liefeld story?
Yes.
And see, that's why Cable's in there.
Yeah, this is the Larry Hama run on Wolverine. But Rob Liefeld did the art for some of it. So
They're
Anyway,
so tasty.
I was like,
They're very good.
the Epic Collection is
These are
interesting
different
because
ones.
they don't
Makes you feel like a man.
they don't release them in order. So this is volume number 3, but the other ones that have come out are like volume number 11. I'm just talking over you guys.
That's fine.
You should.
Volume 18, like that kind of stuff. So they don't release the Epic Collections in chronological order. They just kind of do like, here's a cool story of Wolverine for you, and then eventually they'll have them all printed in order. But right now,
So who's this guy in the back with the claws?
We see?
This is Hunter.
No, that is Lady Deathstrike. That's
No,
one of the
it's
Reavers.
not.
Yeah, it is.
So Jason,
It's not Lady Deathstrike, bro.
Jason
Reaver,
said
bro.
that Hugh Jackman said he'd come back if there was an Avengers X-Men crossover. It'd be an alternative.
I did read that
Are you sure?
one of the main producers for the X-Men films made a comment about how Kevin Feige knows exactly what
Yeah.
he's dealing with.
I trust Feige.
Personally,
Feige
I
is
don't
how you
want to
say it,
see
yeah.
any of the returning cast.
I
Yeah,
don't.
new cast.
I don't.
I want
need
all
to see
new
him.
cast. I don't want Hugh Jackman back. He
Nope.
was great. He was perfect. But I want someone new.
Okay,
You're
but
right. It is Lady
but-
Deathstrike. It is in her original costume, in her
Yep.
Reaver costume.
Yep, yep.
if
Yeah.
they bring in
Right.
Deadpool,
He makes
he will
sense.
be very upset if Hugh Jackman isn't back as
But
Wolverine.
that would be great for him to.
in character in film.
That'd be great to
And that would
reference
be
that.
that would be wonderful.
Which one are you now?
And they could
Oh.
always bring Hugh Jackman in as like a real world character. He's Hugh
You
Jackman in the MCU.
You know that Feige. So they've done Logan, right? They've done a variation of Old Man Logan. It's not the same story by any means, but
it's
you know that
inspired
they're
by
going
it.
to do another one.
Yeah.
Because by the time they get there, Jackman will actually be the age. They'll look the way they need Old Man Logan to look.
So I read a thing that was talking about how they should do a Deadpool Wolverine crossover where they team up. Make sure it's rated PG-13 so that through the entire movie Deadpool's trying to figure out when to use his one F word, and then towards the end of the film, Wolverine
Says it? Yeah.
and it just pisses Deadpool off.
I would love that. That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be good? Like,
Yeah.
like that whole setup just for that one joke is hilarious.
They've never had an F word in any MCU movies, have they?
No.
No.
And they probably won't.
They probably won't.
I
And
don't
they'll
know.
make a big.
I mean, we got a
Deadpool
sex
will make a
scene
big
and-
deal out of it
We're
too.
not really a sex scene.
It was as close to a sex scene as
That
Marvel's
is-
ever
yeah.
did.
It was awkward.
Ooh.
And we got a gay kiss on screen too, so.
Jason
Who
said
knows?
Norman
Flowers are
Reedus,
first.
the new Ghost Rider. I can see that.
I heard that rumor floating around.
Hey,
I-
hey Curtis,
I-
did you read this?
No,
I
Norman,
did.
Norman
That is
Reedus
really
is the
good.
Pyramid Head.
I'm really
Here,
excited.
this
for
one's
this
really good.
series. And I love that it's like it's not just
I
Daredevil.
love Norman
Also,
Reedus.
can we just
He's
talk
good.
about Daredevil's cameo in Spider-Man? Spot on.
That
Oh,
was
so-
amazing. You all have watched Hawkeye, right?
Spoiler?
No.
That's not a spoiler, is it?
No, it's
I'm
not
pretty
spoiler.
sure. I think we spoiled it a long time ago. We were talking.
Yeah,
we were
that's
saying
right.
some pretty spoilery stuff. I name dropped Toby.
Yeah, you did.
How dare you?
I think
No, that was amazing.
It's hard not to
And
spoil
the
it.
best part about that was when he caught the brick.
Yeah.
How'd you do that? I'm a really good lawyer.
But then he just disappears for the rest of the movie. He doesn't do any
That's
lawyer
fine.
stuff.
I
But
don't
here's
care.
the thing. Now he won't
So
be
if you
Parker's
have- if you
lawyer
like-
because he doesn't know who Peter Parker is.
True. If you guys like Daredevil, this is definitely oh my gosh, it's
Phenomenal.
phenomenal. I mean we don't know because it's only 1 out of 6, but I would say it's probably close to Man Without Fear by Frank Miller. So good, if you like Daredevil. Also, I just love this cover of X-Men 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awesome. With well, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody,
The Scalpel Man.
particularly the person sitting behind me, but it's a really good one. Talk about this. So this is the same comic, just the 2 different covers. Isn't that cover's freaking awesome?
Yeah.
I love that cover.
This one is where's her tracker? Oh, we found it.
Dude, that blew me away. I was like, oh snap. Anyway, so yeah, we're finally House of X and Powers of 10 really played up Nimrod.
Mm-hmm.
And now finally, 2.5 years later, we're getting payoff on all the Nimrod stuff, which is rad. And then this is the final issue of Trial of Magneto. I really want to know which cover you like better, Curtis.
Who's this?
Destiny.
I like the
Mystique-
one
it's
with
Mystique's wife.
Scarlet Witch on it.
You like
I'm
this
not
one
sure
better?
why. Like, I don't know. He's channeling Omega Red here, but there's some weirdy vibes here. I don't know if I like either one of those.
That was kind of my thought too. I was like, they've had some absolutely stellar covers for Trial of Magneto. Both of these were kind of like, I don't know. But I will say, I'll go for Magneto in his white outfit any day. It's awesome. This, I can't talk about it because Curtis hasn't read it and Dallin hasn't read it, but this was a really, really interesting comic that didn't really have much to do with Magneto. I'm not sure why it's called Trial of Magneto, other than for like the last 2 panels. kind of are like, oh, I guess they're going for a metaphorical thing. I don't know. Anyway, so interesting. Those were my comic book picks up since we met last. I have a whole nother box coming. I don't know being here till Monday because of the snow. So next Thursday I'll be able to talk about it all.
I have a glow-in-the-dark mutagen man that won't be here until
A what?
I have an
Glow in
awesome.
the Dark Energy Man?
mutagen man.
Mutagen Man.
He's a Ninja Turtle character.
That sounds amazing.
He's a big Bacta tank full of body parts,
Ooh,
and he glows in the dark.
that's
I have
cool.
the direct marketing of Hellfire Gala coming. The hardcover,
Yeah.
which I'm very excited for. Let's play Visage. We're done talking about all this crap.
Visage.
Let's play.
We're gonna watch Curtis.
Wanna
This
look?
Curtis play a scary game, and he hates scary games.
Okay.
So excited.
Okay. Alright. Lance has like these. Lance and Dylan have these couches that make me feel like a little kid. So I'm gonna have to sit like right here.
You do you, bro.
Can I move this?
So that's
You can do anything you want to do.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You can
Okay.
adjust it up too if you
the standard.
Yeah, it lifts up if you don't want
This is
Which I
amazing.
already have.
Like, if you wanted to go
Oh boy. Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Oh, so
Actually,
you
like
gotta,
the color
you
is
gotta
much better.
Steam
Yeah.
Labs.
So I have him, but
Switch
I
to
like
live
glow-in-the-dark
screen.
figures too. So I
So
ordered it.
okay.
Over here.
Watch your dribble.
Live screen under relative right here. You see the leftmost box?
Found it.
Yes.
I found it.
Now just go start the game.
Over
Instant.
here. Over here.
And it'll start doing everything.
Okay.
that we need.
So what are controls again?
Don't ask me. I know I played last time.
I know. I was gonna say I don't think anyone knows the
didn't-
controls.
I couldn't get.
All
up
right.
to
We need to
control.
recap what happened last time.
Press F for fetal position.
That's a good one.
Press F to pay respects.
You want a recap of what happened last time?
Yeah, I
We
want a recap.
investigated a little girl's room, and it turned out that she injected herself with something. What was it?
Moon Knight for
Where
sure.
she was visited by an insidious.
The new Moon Knight comic is
Visitor.
rad. Have you read it?
No, I haven't.
It's really good.
And her parents thought it was some type of psychosis, so she got over medicated.
She bit off a bird's head.
And she tore off her
And she ended
nose.
up tearing her jaw off.
Oh yeah,
Jaw,
she tore her
bro,
off.
jaw.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I love that.
Stop it.
Actually, yeah, he was gonna do that 3 more times.
That was really good timing though.
It was to scare anybody.
It scared me.
Yeah. So this time we are doing the mom chapter.
Chapter 2, and it's an old lady. So
Oh, it's not the mother.
it's
It's
not
not
the mother.
necessarily the
It's
mother.
not the
Old
same
ladies
thing.
are never scary.
Because what the story's telling is that this house has multiple
Oh,
horrible histories.
has it
Are we
started?
keeping the light on?
So they're not all part of the same family.
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the light on so that we can see. I'm okay.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, look, it showed the controls. For. Oh.
Why are you all covered in black? Or is that just the shine?
It does look like there's
Oh,
something all
I
over
see
her.
how they're doing that. Okay. I'm carrying a camera and a lighter. What do I do now? Oh, come on.
Did you do that?
No.
That's like spooky.
Let me in here.
We didn't talk about The Witcher at all. Have
I
you
haven't
finished
watched, I
it?
haven't watched it yet.
You gotta
I
I
watched
haven't
the
watched
first.
it either.
It's, I want to watch it, but like, you gotta pay attention. Like,
You do.
you know what I mean?
You
Like,
can't
it's-
turn it on in the background.
Yeah.
You have to like really pay
And I
attention.
just haven't had time to sit down and watch it.
I get you.
I mean,
Oh.
but I watched all of Cobra
I don't
Kai
know
last
that-
night, so. But I mean, that's definitely
That-
something that can just play in the
yeah.
background.
How do I do anything with.
Damn, it's not
Go
looks so good.
look at the controls, I'd say.
That's a good idea. Games usually have that.
There we go. Switch hands.
Run, crouch, those are all normal. Switch hands.
Okay.
We should bring up
Okay.
a walkthrough.
I will say that I loved Hawkeye. I thought they did an amazing job, and it kind of gave me like old man Hawkeye vibes a little,
I like Hawkeye a lot, actually.
without the whole wasteland
Did
and
you,
all that stuff.
did you guys start Boba Fett?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Nope.
Did you watch the
I
second
watched
episode?
it. No, I've only seen the first one.
Oh, it's so good. First one's good, second
one
one's
was good.
better.
Alright, we're gonna do the Dolores chapter. Okay, so pick up the key on the key hanger beside the bedroom.
Oh no, I just picked up the one. Oh no, I picked up the one by the living room.
I think that's the one.
Is it? Dolores'
You-
chapter. Oh,
It says
okay.
you will have the key with a small mirror attached to it. I don't think bedroom was a thing in there.
Dolores chapter.
Alright, go down the hall toward the garage door. So turn. Nope. Go down that hallway.
I don't want
And
to.
there will be a door that you can unlock with that key. It's
Okay.
got a mirror on it.
Remember, you go insane when you're in the dark
Turn left.
too long.
Nope. Right there. See that door on your
I
left.
tried to map.
Oh.
I tried to map out this house.
Is it impossible?
It's
Is
impossible.
it an impossible space?
It is. There's no way that any of these things could
It's
connect
very,
the way they do.
House of Leaves.
Yes.
It's bigger on the inside
No, it's not.
than from
It's
the
just
outside.
impossible.
I would like to.
Which is something that Silent Hill
I want to use the
does
item.
fantastically.
The door's not
Yes.
locked.
Okay, open it.
Ah. Ah. Opening doors is hard.
I know. You guys were making fun of me for it.
There you were doing it. Oh, it comes out.
You gotta swing it left
Push,
and right.
not pull.
You gotta swing left and right to move it. And, oh no! Wait, why didn't it flash? Oh, there it is.
Grab a cookie, Curtis.
Those are burnt out candles.
Oh,
No.
Well, eat one anyways.
it's jammed.
This one goes in, I think. Maybe not.
Turn the light on. Oh.
Oh,
That made it worse.
it's locked. You
Oh,
need the key.
oh my gosh. This is really hard.
That's what she said. Wait a minute, were you just here?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You gotta go back in that room
Your sanity is decreasing fast.
or get to some light.
This room right here?
Yeah. So just kind of start investigating like. Turn. Yeah, there you go. Turn around. Go to that. Nope. Keep turning. Keep
The
turning.
closet, right?
Keep turning. Nope. Turn.
Turn left or right, bro.
Doesn't matter. Just turn completely around. There you go.
You should say turn around.
I did. And then you looked at the closet door and I said, no, keep turning.
Wait, what? Oh,
Try to interact with that.
I did.
We'll interact. Oh, there.
Examine.
Huh.
No reflection. You're a vampire.
Oh no.
Wait,
lights
the
just
light's
turned off.
still on behind you, though.
It's
Like,
still on in the mirror.
In the mirror, it's.
I don't want to turn around.
Do it. Turn around.
Oh, that sounded fun.
The chair moved.
A chair did move. And now the mirror turned into a door? Or no?
Okay,
it's
so
the
it's
same
gonna
door.
turn back and the mirror will be gone.
It is. It's
You
gone.
can unlock the other door. Okay, you already did that. Leave the room and go back down the hall toward the stairway. The living room door will be open, so go into the living room.
Peek outside before you do anything, though.
Yeah, anytime you walk by the front door, look outside.
Okay. Hello?
It's for fun. Nothing will happen. It's just something fun to do.
It's always fun to look out the front door.
See if there's another comic strip under the door.
I've done this for 10 years for fun.
It's for fun. Okay.
Is
Oh,
that
no.
it?
Oh no.
Oh, the mirror's moved.
I don't like that.
Take the cover off.
I don't want to.
Do it, and you've got to remember, people are watching, so you got to let them see. Don't quickly turn away and not look.
Well, I'll look away.
Okay. Now go look for the mirror again.
It was upstairs.
Go on upstairs.
Okay.
At least there's light upstairs.
For now.
You're going insane. You should go in the light for a moment.
I'm in light. See right here.
I feel like this light isn't the good kind of light.
You should do. You should
Screw
take
it.
some
Screw it. We're just going. Oh no. This room.
Seems to show a room in the house.
Well, then rocking chair. We need to find that rocking chair.
Alright, now it says go back toward the living room.
You can hear footsteps.
Footsteps coming
somewhere.
from the attic. It's out of reach, bro. It's out of reach.
If only you had a stepping stool.
Dude, my phone's listening to me. That's the ad that popped up when I looked at this walkthrough.
It totally is. Totally is.
I wonder if I can.
Shoot it with your.
Maybe if you go and try it in the mirror, it'll open up.
I don't think that's what
Okay,
you're supposed
so
to deal with
that's where
right
you
now.
want to get.
It is out of reach.
So go to the parents' bedroom.
I don't wanna. Look at. See you over there? Fine.
I see it.
That's
That's the
kid's
girl's room.
Turn left. There you go.
Go. Yeah, that's a safe place.
Or no, yeah, that's something.
That's the office.
It's the.
Oh, the parents' bedroom is through the girls' room, remember?
It's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here. Oh.
How did you guys? Whoa! There's stuff coming from the ceiling.
Yeah, because someone's walking up there.
Okay, it says search around the room for items. Like you should be able to find some pills and stuff in here. Turn some lights on if you can. The
Can you
lamps you can
turn it up
interact
a
with
little?
as well.
Yes, you got the.
So if you open drawers and stuff like that, you should be able to find some pills.
Or a mug.
I feel like I'm playing Skyrim.
Charles Prince is on.
Hi, Charles.
Hey, what's up, Charles?
Formerly known as Dragon Graves.
Click on that lamp. There you go.
Oh. Oh, there's a mirror
When
right
did the light mechanic get popular? Was it with Amnesia? Where you had to be in the light so you don't go insane.
I feel like the first Amnesia game was okay, but the second Amnesia game I was like,
I didn't like either of them. Yeah, I think they're kind of overblown. With how good they actually are.
Oh, there's a lot of doors.
I agree with you on that.
Like they're not bad. It's just
So, can you go sit in the rocking chair?
there. Is there a rocking chair? I didn't even
Oh,
see
he
it.
was on Twitch, but he didn't get a response.
I hear it. Don't you hear the
sorry,
chair?
bud.
I do hear the chair. I think it's above us.
It's above it. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So
Oh, what was that?
there's alcohol. Some
Take it.
fireball.
You're gonna want that.
Won't let me.
Here goes people.
Ah.
There you go. That's what you want. Okay, now go back into the leave the room. And
Why did someone shut the bathroom door?
Safe.
look down the stairs.
Oh.
Okay, follow.
Oh.
Guy?
You want to follow him.
That was a guy. Wonder what his problem is. He wants you.
I don't wanna.
Same.
Down the stairs?
Yep.
It's clear. It's perfectly safe right now.
Perfectly. Well, this game is perfectly safe. I mean,
Yeah, it can't hurt you. It's just a game.
You don't know where to hide.
I don't think he wanted me to go down the stairs, guys.
Okay.
I think he wanted you to go in the open door.
Keep going that way. Go
Here?
to no, back out. Keep going down the hallway.
There he is. Hey, friend.
You think he's friendly?
I think so.
Was that? Is that your chair?
Yeah. It just,
Okay, that was way louder and closer. And I was like, mm-mm.
it just
Oh, you need surround sound.
In my next house.
How do I use them?
Like that.
Do you still use the camera like for any puzzle solving? Because it seemed like that you used it heavily in the first.
No,
chapter.
it's not as. You won't use it as much in this.
This
You can
is
use it
kind
as
of
a
our
light
save-
source, but
our
that's about
save
it.
room.
Oh,
Huh.
That's probably something that could help
Yep.
you.
So take that.
I don't
it
know.
didn't help him.
Now you can reach that.
Reach the attic.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the painting bleeding? No hole. Magically healing walls.
Oh, that would be nice.
What was useless now? Oh, your flash, your thing.
What was that?
Door closing.
Oh, well, that's normal. Doors closed.
No, come on.
Jason and Charles, you guys play any good games over Christmas break?
Oh, it just opened.
I
Ah!
didn't really play
The
much.
lights are on.
I didn't get any
I
new
played
games.
WoW.
I finished.
The only thing I
Metroid Dread.
played this last week was Blasphemous.
All the lights are on.
Alright, so yeah, now you want to just head back upstairs.
So how big is the attic gonna be?
It's not very big.
Unlike the rest of the house.
I think you need to put your camera away. Because I think this is an item that is. Yeah, drop that.
What is that?
The coffee cup.
Oh, I thought you actually stuck it to the
So did
ceiling.
I.
Oh, you're on the wrong side.
You just magically traveled through that.
No ghost can't scare me.
Yeah, walk to the right.
Oh, that's awesome, Charles. I love Red Dead Redemption
And
2.
left.
Such a good
I
game.
don't wanna.
You're gonna make your way to the back of the attic.
Okay, fine.
Turn to your right, maybe.
Turn around.
I don't want to turn around.
I want it.
Fine.
Oh, there you go.
Got it.
Jason's been playing Borderlands 3.
I started that one. It was pretty fun. It's very much just the same thing again, though. But it does have some nice quality of life additions like ledge grabbing
I fell.
and sliding and stuff.
Yep, fall down the newly revealed hole.
But you know, it's the same
Now you're in the bedroom, but the bedroom looks different.
It's in
Mhm.
the past.
We went
same
back
kind of
over
humor and
the
gunplay as the
Okay, hold
first
on.
two.
So are you just a new
Find
guy?
the slipper that's on the bed.
Oh, she's that kind of grandma.
Looks like something is missing. So
Homebrewer
what
is
you
awesome.
need
I
to do.
used it for a couple of campaigns.
So no, you gotta find the other slipper in the room.
There's a slipper.
I
And
see
then
it.
go place it near the other one,
Oh, that's
and then pay
great.
attention to the mirror.
Pay attention to the mirror.
They make you be like right here.
You mean really weird Courage of the Cowardly Dog vibes.
Yeah.
Why can't I use it here?
I don't know. So it says place a new slipper beside the old slipper.
Do I have to do it over here?
And you have to be facing the mirror. So let's see what's in there. There you go.
It's gonna move. The thing on the bed's gonna move.
Go in front of it.
No. Okay, fine. Hmm.
Okay, walk over the mirror.
Can I get out of the Matrix this way?
Look at it, I guess. And then it says turn around and look back toward the bed. The slippers are missing.
Yeah,
So
those
it's
are.
a sweater.
Now turn back to the mirror.
No, I don't want it.
No, the mirror. Do it.
You're gonna look like the person.
Go up closer.
Yeah.
Is that a baby crying?
Yeah.
No, it's a
These
whole
are
woman
bugs.
wailing. Look at all the numbers.
What's up with all the numbers?
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Look at the paintings.
So these are collectibles. They're not necessary for story progression, but
Oh,
they kind of give more story.
I've done.
Yeah, it says you look in the mirror and then it says it will trigger something, but I'm not seeing anything triggering. So I guess from there we've seen the cassette tape.
Those
Walk out of
pictures
the
are all
room.
the same thing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So leave the room.
That's creepy.
The door's open.
Jason says he's also been playing Battletoads on the NES, which is a really, really
That
hard
game
game.
is terrifying for different
It's
reasons.
like the
Why
But it's
punish
got one of the best
yourself?
pause screens.
It's so difficult.
It does. In fact, I think I read an article somewhere that said it was the original
There you go.
Baby Puncher game.
There you go.
Whoa! What was that?
It's Lisa. I knew she was in this game. Actually, it's
No,
probably
go to her.
Dolores.
If you charge her, it scares them. Ghosts don't like to be charged.
I don't think
I
that's
wouldn't.
a good idea. So that happened.
What happened?
The clock. And someone.
You're going insane.
You should swallow some pills, bro.
That's unsettling. Oh.
Hi, you're back. Hi.
See, that wasn't so bad.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Battletoads is hard.
Okay, so follow the blood.
Did you play the Battletoads and Double Dragon game on the Super Was it the Super Nintendo?
I think it was both.
Is
Super
that new
Nintendo
Battletoads
games.
out?
It came out a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
didn't- I
new
didn't
art
know
style and
it.
stuff.
It's weird.
Was it good?
I never played it.
Oh.
Give it a drink.
Guys, I think something bad happened here.
Do you? That's a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
blood.
No.
Somebody really nicked
Someone
themselves.
definitely is going to be bleeding out over this.
We're never getting our deposit back now.
It's quite unsanitary.
Don't worry, Martha. It's a natural protocol.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh.
All three of you at the same time.
That's long.
It's an intestine.
Is this an umbilical cord?
It says on here it's an umbilical cord.
Screw it. Here we go. Squish, squish, squish.
It's like the first time I
Okay.
played Resident
Squish,
Evil
squish,
8 and
squish.
had the baby come after me.
Going up.
Oh, what is this garbage?
Go in that hole.
Hey, jump into the creepy hole.
That
Okay.
looks fun.
That is magically distorting its.
Yeah, climb,
gonna
climb
climb
down the
down.
cord.
Down the umbilical cord.
This somehow feels familiar, you guys.
Which end is it going to be attached to?
None of them.
Okay,
Oh,
follow it.
this is the basement of the house.
What are we
now.
doing here?
Just follow it.
Cheryl says they feel like a budget. There's going to be jump scares.
Oh, was that
Just,
the
That's what I think this
Oh.
game does really well. Is its jump scares are very moderated, and it's
You're
not.
looking the other
Yeah,
way
you
where it
can
goes.
Yeah, I know.
You can crouch. Or is that where you came in?
No, crouch and get underneath.
How do I
Yeah,
crouch?
right
I
there.
forget.
I don't know.
Buttons.
Control.
buttons.
I don't like this hallway.
That reminded me of the character from the first season of American
What the
Horror Story.
fuck?
I never saw that.
It's pretty good. The first season's good.
Of what?
American Horror Story.
Wait, is this
Oh,
like
the
you
ro-
chose
the rubber
target
man?
and targets
Yeah.
We're gonna pick.
Yeah.
The power of heart.
The
The
Kingdom
darkness
Hearts.
and light.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is light.
Yeah. Still don't. I
Okay, so
haven't beat 3 yet. 'Cause
Road-
I just didn't care.
kind of strafe around until you see something in the mirror.
I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I'm playing with my visor like half covering everything. So you gotta tell me when there's something in the mirror.
There.
Oh, there he is.
Right here.
Yep.
So approach
Charles said the Gimp from Murder House.
Yeah.
Turn around.
I don't want it.
Particularly
Okay,
because
keep
your camera
keep-
isn't working.
So there's also American Horror Stories.
And that's an
Confusing.
anthology type
It's an
thing.
anthology series
But that
where every
imagery comes
episode
back.
is a new story.
But that imagery of the rubber suit comes back. right?
Yeah, one of the episodes
But it's a
takes
female
place.
this time, right?
Yeah, it takes place in that house.
Wait, this is different.
Approach it.
Oh. Oh.
She walks funny.
No, thank you. I don't want to turn around.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Okay, keep going around the mirrors.
When I was in Brazil, I lived in this town called SpiderMan.
Yeah.
You hate what?
Mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know.
We would. It was the town where the Royal University of Rio de Janeiro was. So and it was like a big rural college, and all of the buildings were like seriously
There we go.
half a mile.
Oh
away
no,
from each
she's
other.
hanging.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we used to get all of
Huh.
the members
Yeah,
would
no,
go for
hold on, hold
walks.
on.
Now
Hold
go
on,
back
hold
to
on.
the mirror and interact.
You gotta approach it.
Closer. Closer.
Picture time.
Turn around and look.
Ah! Ah!
Anyway, we went for walks on the campus every day, and they had this lake in the middle of the campus.
There you go.
There you go.
What is this
Go
garbage?
closer. Look closer.
Picture time.
Now turn around.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was gone.
I don't like this.
Okay, you gotta go up to the mirror when you see her each time. And you gotta,
I've been going up to the mirror. I don't know how much more up to the mirror I can go.
In the mirror.
Get in its face, Curtis.
There you go.
yeah, that one's different.
Yeah.
There you go. wait.
That was not okay.
Didn't startle me at all, guys. This isn't scary. I didn't get
Look at
scared.
the mirror on the
Oh,
floor.
that scared me. Oh. Oh no.
Wee. Oh.
Ow! You're dead.
Game over.
You won.
Oh, that's.
Oh snap!
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It really
Rio
is.
de Janeiro.
SpiderMan. Anyway, so we were on this very rural campus, and there's a lake in the middle of it, very much like Friday the 13th, Crystal Lake and everything. And
Why doesn't the camera work anymore? Do
there
you even
were
need it now? Just
You don't
walk
need it.
away.
He's in the past where cameras didn't exist.
Why is it?
creepypastas, but what is like a local legend? What
Urban
is it?
legends.
Urban legend is the word I was looking for. There had been a serial killer on this campus in the 70s,
Oh.
and had deposited all of the bodies into the lake, and they'd never caught him.
Hmm.
We would go for a walk every day around the lake, right at night, right at sunset. And
Okay, so now you can use mirrors to travel back and forth between the past and the present
hey, Justin.
to solve
The
puzzles.
murder.
So you
I
can,
don't. What if I want to use a mirror to
Escape.
Do your hair.
You're a psycho
Can't.
spirit. You get a choice.
Okay, well, where did we see mirrors?
There's a
There's
mirror.
one there.
Go left.
Over and all.
Oh, here we go. I didn't see what the scary monster thing was. What did it look like?
That ran after you.
Yeah.
It was
Did
just
you hear the alarm outside?
Oh, it was just the old lady.
Should we go to the front door?
Yep. Or go to the garage. You don't have the key yet, though, do you?
Mm.
Where's the key at?
Maybe the door's unlocked.
I'll figure out where it is. Because you need to go out to the.
There's a mirror right there.
Maybe you should go into it.
Okay.
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 You need a light, I think.
Okay, you gotta get the basement key. Do you have the basement key?
Yes.
It doesn't tell me.
But
We got it last time.
Okay,
Oh,
go
it's
down.
flashing
Okay, go
again.
down and into the. It says use the basement key to unlock the door to the basement and then the kitchen below the stairs.
We got the front door. Man, there's nothing out there.
So anyway, we go for a walk at sunset every night.
Oh, you can't go that way.
You can't go that way. And I got into the habit of every time it would start getting dark, we wouldn't make it home. I would just sit there and go while we were walking.
Why?
Because it was fun, and everybody was like, "This is the lake that inspired Friday the 13th," and like that kind of crap. So I did it. They didn't know it was me because I was not outgoing at the time. I was a very reserved person in Sarapachica. And so there was like a group of 10 of us that were walking, and no one could ever figure out who it was who was making this noise. I scared a lot of people.
Nice.
It was fun.
Hey, you were just here.
the garage is behind you in that.
Yeah, but we need to go to the basement.
It says you need to go to the basement first.
Yeah, that door.
But the basement's
right.
bolted off, isn't it?
To the right. No, there. Isn't that it? Oh no, that's the garage.
Outside. Go.
The basement.
Hey, what's that shining over there? Did you see that?
It's the microwave.
The birdcage.
We did get the
No,
garage key. 'cause
to
it
the
was in
left,
the
there's
washer,
like a little
right?
light that's
Yeah, we
shining
got
in
it.
the
Okay, so
dark.
go back to that weird little stairway that goes down to that door.
Hold on.
Back in the other hallway. 'Cause that's the garage you need to go
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
This guy's very good.
Is it the basement that you go to?
This is the garage.
The garage is in the basement? So, my cousin lived in this house that had a basement beneath their garage. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. So their garage is
You want to
just
grab
a
the
massive
sledgehammer?
concrete slab, and then there's an entire huge room, bigger than the garage. There's a 2-car garage.
Wow.
A room beneath their garage.
Beneath
I've
the
never
garage?
seen that.
Weird. And you need to go in.
Yeah.
In the door.
But I mean, like, parking garages, cars park on top of you and those, so. But I just thought, like,
That's
inside of a
yeah,
house, that's very strange.
That's interesting.
What happened here? How
Is that a
did
sledgehammer?
How did this happen?
Yeah.
Wait for the jump scare.
Why do you gotta pull it like that? Just pull it!
How did it get put in?
I don't
that?
understand how it got into the car.
Yeah, because it's got a big old mallet on one end, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you can use this to break open those chains.
No.
The mirrors.
Oh.
The mirrors.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to fight the thing, huh?
You break the mirrors to go through the mirrors.
Just close the door and back out of the garage door.
See, you try.
Maybe you press the red button.
Got really close there.
Yeah.
Can you just like imagine the person doing these
Let me just put
movements?
my head around the steering wheel.
Yeah, seriously.
Because my arms can't reach with my
like
head back
pushing things
here.
with their nose. All right, pick up the
Hey, Jared.
sledgehammer. I don't know why they threw it. Okay, so you want to put the camera away. Yeah, you need both hands to swing it.
That swing is
I
terrible.
want to see.
So
I
there's
missed it.
another locked door right there.
Okay, it says you must break mirrors with the sledgehammer in order to enter puzzle rooms to complete the chapter.
Oh, each
So
room is
it says go around, find all 11 mirrors, and break them, and then you can just get rid of the sledgehammer.
Well, he's got to go through this one first, right? Because it's new.
That's interesting.
That's totally possible. I could see an architect making. I think it's totally plausible that the house could be like that. For sure.
Especially the gravity switching.
Yeah.
Or is the room just rotating?
I have a friend whose uncle worked for Nintendo. They have a house like this.
Is it going down?
Yes. And no. And maybe.
Are you?
I didn't understand the connection between the Nintendo and the house.
It's not. It's just remember when we were kids and somebody would always say to me, my friend's uncle works for Nintendo. He says if you do this,
Oh yeah, yeah.
something will happen. That's all there is.
You can get you underneath the truck.
Oh, break that mirror.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're in the basement.
Break it. We don't like being in the
Yeah,
basement.
because you got the locked doors upstairs.
You and it.
Yeah, so you can't travel throughout.
Didn't like that, did it?
So because the doors are locked, you have to find different ways to get to different areas by using the mirrors. But some mirrors take you into puzzle rooms.
Locked.
So you
So
gotta
you
go
can't
find
go
the
through
key
here
in the
yet, so go
basement
back.
first.
Just made me want to quote Princess Bride.
Yeah.
What else is that? Yeah, which Princess Bride?
Bow to her, if you will.
Queen
The
of
Queen of
Presents.
Oh, the Queen of Slime.
That's a dark.
Filth. The Queen of Putrescence.
Nope.
No, you should go in there.
No. Come on.
Look for the light switch.
I love that movie. Have you read the book?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's been a long
It's
time.
so
but
much
yeah.
better than the movie, though. Like all the stuff with Fezzik and Indigo.
A candle.
So
You can use that to light things.
You have to have a lighter.
Dun dun dun.
It's good to drop it. Just drop the candle, bro. Just drop it.
His inventory is full of it.
Yes.
Who else would like a floppy red meat stick?
I'll go for one.
I'll have one.
Pills.
Thank you.
I'll
Make
need
a
'em.
set.
I'll take them anyway.
A collectible cassette.
My dad went
Oh, it's a lighter.
$200 of meat from Burning Meats to turn into jerky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does that sign bother you at all? Burley Meats.
That it's not the EY?
Yeah.
That's
Pisses
kind of
me
weird,
off.
right?
Pisses me off.
That's the brand, though. The brand is like it's a franchise. And
It's not
Burley
a
as in
local.
like
It's
no,
not a, like I know it's supposed to be Burley, but I figured since it's in Burley, it would
no,
be
it's a franchise.
a play on the spelling of Burley. Still makes
They
me
could have
mad.
at least called it Burley.
How come I can't?
The
Okay, so my
Burley
inventory
Meats.
is too full.
I do think that the hair spot sign just outside, if you drive past
Here
Nymer,
we go.
you see their sign that says you're looking burly.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny that it's considering it's right outside the store.
Yeah.
What are you
Smash
doing?
it. Hit it with your mallet.
I can't.
Darn it.
Hey,
Get.
Oh my. What?
go on, get.
You little sneak. May I get a water, please?
Yeah, go for it. There's plenty in there.
Sure, just
I didn't know that
throw
was
your
there.
garbage on the floor.
Thank you.
I can't.
Oh. Okay, that was me. Got that.
There's
There you go.
the vinyl record and photograph, Curtis. We've been in here.
We got a tape in here.
There should have been a dead body in there. That's where I would keep
That's-
one.
The hammer's in the way, you guys.
Yes. Rip and
Is
tear
that a lighter?
until it is done.
Yeah, that's totally
There is a Doom Easter egg in this game.
Is it classic Doom or new Doom?
It's knockoff Doom.
Oh.
There's a room that you find, and inside of it is an altar with a shotgun on it. And you pick up the shotgun and you pump it, and heavy metal music starts playing. And then you pull the trigger, and a flag comes out that says "bang."
What
and
the?
then the guy gets all pissed off and throws the gun down.
What?
That's funny.
What the
Didn't
hell?
that happen in Resident Evil 7 also? I feel like there was
Hey, hold on.
a gun like that in
Face
that
the wall.
game.
In
There's a
7?
broken
Yeah,
shotgun,
it's a
Maybe
broken
I'll try
shotgun.
to
but you
Yeah.
can fix it.
Do it. Break the wall open with your sledgehammer.
Okay, Curtis. We can end the game right now if you'd like.
How do we do that?
Go in that room.
Seriously?
No, don't do that.
Just end the chapter or the whole game?
The whole game.
I'm going in that room. I'm gonna. Are you serious? Are you being serious with me?
I'm serious.
I want to see what this is then.
This is where the person killed his kids.
So is that just something you just can only come across in this event, in this
Yeah,
chapter?
you can only get in there with the sledgehammer.
I mean, you're in chapter 2. That's pretty easy.
But you probably wouldn't think
It's not. I mean, this game has multiple endings.
So you're getting a bad ending then.
This is a bad ending.
Ooh, let's do it.
I'm in.
Look, another basement in the basement. How terrifying would that be, though? Like,
Have you not
think
heard of
about that.
Second Basement?
We've had first.
I was
basement,
always trying
yes.
to get to that in high school.
Like how?
No, yes. No.
Never did, though.
Oh no!
We're gonna shoot
Okay,
ourselves.
go pick up the gun.
Hit it with the mallet.
That metal's too shiny. The texture.
I can drop it and leave?
If you want. You gotta keep playing the game.
No, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Is this dark?
Yeah. You don't remember the beginning of the game where we shot kids?
I mean, I do.
We should do that again.
What?
Wait, no. Huh? What'd
It
you
lets
say?
you really back out, huh? Easy way out achievement.
That's ridiculous.
I did it.
You beat the game.
I beat the game, you guys.
I mean, you took the easy way out.
I did. My anxiety was pretty high. What is it showing here?
I don't know.
That was the.
Yes, you do, Cole.
I don't. This isn't in the version I play. I don't know what this is showing. But it's like videotape footage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and the game starts over again. What was this if you're in an endless loop of torture?
What?
wait, what's that on the floor in front of the door? Is that a tally mark? There were 6 bullets in that gun. So if you want to get out, you gotta commit.
I'm gonna shoot myself 6 more times? Or 5 more times?
You still got the mallet.
Where is that room? I'm doing it.
It's
Are
down
you
in the
kidding?
basement. No. It's the bad ending of the game, but you have to commit to the bad ending. To get
Where
out.
is it?
You have to do it 6 times.
Go right,
Pull the trigger 6 times.
break that.
Are you kidding me?
I want to. Thank you. I want to store it.
You have too much. Get rid of the light bulb.
Yeah, drop the light
Okay,
bulb.
we're gonna do this. Alright. Thank you. And then we do this.
There
You have it.
Why does it keep filling it back? Oh, it's so frustrating.
It's kind of comedic.
I want to find that basement.
I think this is a puzzle room.
Let's see here. We got 12:30, 12:45, 8:20, and wall. Oh.
To the window, to the wall. To the spot.
That's my favorite part of the proposal. what is that show with Ryan Reynolds and
Oh.
Good proposal symbol.
Such a funny show.
You can move those.
You have to make them all the same.
I think there's something in the middle. Because there's more to the left.
Oh, you have to position them
The
at the time.
faces.
I did.
The face time.
Huh.
Go around the corner.
Why are there 3 windows?
There's 3 windows too. Can you interact with the windows? What's the matter?
Can you change the clocks?
Oh shit. Can I just go shoot myself again?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, this area has 3 puzzles to solve. You'll hear an unlock
This
sound
scared
once
me.
you enter the correct
This
puzzle
sounds scary.
sequence. There are 3 plates on the wall from left to right.
What are you
What are you
looking for?
doing?
Oh, there's another. There are 3 puzzles left to right, okay?
So go to the go to the plates.
Plates.
Go to the
What?
plates. So from left to right, starting with the first one on the
Let
left.
me reset them all. Okay.
Okay, so turn the first one 3 times.
How would you know this?
I don't know. And turn the first one 1 time. Okay, now go further down the hall.
This way?
Open the first window and the third window. So close the middle one.
So it's the 2 sides are always different, but the middle's not.
Okay, now there are 3 rows of. There's a row of 3 candlesticks in this hallway.
There it is.
That's what it says. Don't see candlesticks. Keep going around the hall, I guess.
Just the clocks.
Yeah, there's no candlesticks.
This is a different puzzle.
Alright, well, set the times on the clocks. From left to right, 6 o'clock. So just switch the hands.
My
Okay.
kids wouldn't know how to do this. They'd be like, what's 6?
3:30.
The fact that I have to like...
Yeah, you can't just hold it. Oh my god.
Yep, here we go. This is what we're doing now, guys.
Okay, and then 12:30.
Well, that did something.
I heard.
It opened the wall, the panel over here on the other wall.
Yeah.
The panel on the other wall opened.
What do you mean?
Go behind
There
you.
was a panel. Go
left.
on this side. Right here. Oh, I didn't. I thought that's what it was.
I don't.
What's the candlesticks tell you to do?
It says with the candlesticks, take the candle from one of the candlesticks, place the candle on the middle candlestick, and then light it with your lighter.
Look up in the candlestick spot. Because they could be used like a chandelier.
I don't see any candles though.
Something unlocked though.
Maybe the plates aren't right?
I think you're in the wrong puzzle because I bet you they're
But
puzzle
it,
rooms.
but it says to do the candles. So look, it says do the plates, do the windows, do the candles, do the clocks.
But there's no picture for the candles, which is funny. Oh, they're on the floor.
Try to move the rug. No. What are those that turn left real quick on that wall?
Right here?
Yeah. What's that divot?
Yeah, did you see those though?
I didn't do anything.
What about this wall?
Yeah.
Then the one next to it, maybe.
I'm
You know, if I hit a wall, it would probably break it.
I'm waiting for something to like hit back.
Keep
What about these coats behind the
It doesn't say anything about the codes.
Hit him.
Can you interact with anything? So it also says to keep walking around the hallway until something happens. Like, keep making a laugh. But I didn't hear an unlocking sound. I heard the house growing, like ambient noise, but I didn't hear any unlock sound.
I heard a noise, but it could have been nothing.
It could have been.
The way that they have these triggers for these is kind of irritating.
It's a little janky.
Go to the windows and then just open one and close one and see if a noise happens.
Okay.
Go to the middle window.
Try opening the window and then closing those two.
It keeps saying that there should be a pattern, but nothing indicates it. I wonder if you have to find a pattern before you can solve the puzzle in a different part of the house.
Yeah.
You know how some puzzles are like that.
So you can't just look it up
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'd say go back through the mirror.
I'd say go back and shoot myself
Yeah,
again.
go shoot yourself.
Yep. Where's the basement? Over here?
Yeah.
Down there. No, that's the ground.
Doorbell. Somebody's here.
There you go.
No.
Hit it. Hit that door.
I'm trying.
Dang it. It's
Go
jammed.
back, look at the ground, see if they left anything.
Was
Yeah.
that the little girl from? Is that just a different person?
That was the old lady, wasn't it?
No, there's that
That's-
white lady that's giving you stuff.
That's the next door neighbor that you talked to on the phone at the beginning.
Oh.
So the comic strip that you find actually tells the story of her, of what's going on. As you collect of her throughout the years of these different people living
You
in
need
this
to go
house
to the
next door.
garage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and shoot myself again.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you gotta go through the garage to the basement.
Oh, I do, don't I?
No, go back. And then take a right.
You're right. You're right.
You're right.
Something
Music
happened
kicked
apparently.
up. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's this room again.
It's this room again.
I have to walk through this hallway every time.
6
Yeah.
times.
Yes, Curtis.
You really want that in here?
I do. I really, really do.
I mean, it'll end the game quicker.
This is why they do the speed up in this hallway right here.
The speed up that it does through the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
it gives me that feeling when you're running up the stairs after you turn the lights off, so
Yeah.
the demons don't get you.
Yeah. I don't remember where I went. Oh, no, not that way. I don't remember where I went to get there. Here it is. I found it.
Yeah, there is. Anybody need any peaches or?
I go for a piece of liquor. Anyone else?
Pick it up with the teeth.
What time is it?
Ha! Ah.
58.
That's awesome. Each bullet's coming out.
Shooty bang bang.
I'm trying.
It's very slow.
It's got to look at it every single time. I wonder what it's gonna do this time.
You're contemplating your own mortality.
Am I?
It's supposed to be deep.
Is that what it is?
Maybe pretentious.
Pretentious is a bit. Do I have to watch all of this too?
Can you skip this?
Nope.
escape. It was shorter that time. Yeah, okay.
This game does crib a lot from PC though. You're limpy now.
Am I gonna move slower in the game?
It's just making this room. Then your match built. Purgatory.
Okay, so then I come down here. It's a message for me.
Left.
Yep. It's gonna take 20 minutes just to.
What do you think of this mechanic? Of having to shoot it, having to do it 6 times to get the ending.
A ending.
It's a ending, and it's also a hidden ending. So it makes as a hidden ending to have to work for it. You know what I mean? Like, if you did that once, you'd be like, oh, okay, so you shoot yourself.
And you have to start over.
And you start over, so why would I
shoot
keep
myself?
going down there? You know what I mean? So I get that aspect of it.
At least they don't make you open the doors here either. You just interact and they open the doors.
Yeah.
So is the doorbell thing the thing you kept waiting for? Or is there something else that appears at the end of the walk?
That's what appears there. Basically, the old lady's story from next door, as you go through the comic strips, she's constantly worried about what's going on in this house. And she makes the comment that bad things seem to happen to people that move in there. But then her story is her husband is increasingly abusive, so she ends up killing him.
Oh.
And then you get a phone call that says she's coming over to check on you.
That's not
And it's very like sinister sounding. She goes from a sweet old lady to spooky old lady.
And she's coming to check on you because of what she assumes, or
what she's done.
Either what she assumes or she's gone crazy
She's just
after
snapped
40
and
years of
killing
being
him, right?
abused and then killing her husband.
That's
Or
3.
That's
is
3.
it just because of her proximity to the evil house that's made her that way?
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I never really got about this game. Like,
What
what's going on actually here? Is the
Yeah,
house inhabited by
because-
some presence or something?
Yeah, because the chapter you're in now, it's a lady that lost her baby and went crazy. Ended up killing herself after she killed her husband by stabbing him with a bunch of knives. So that ghost man that you saw walk around, that's the husband. You later find his body and he's got like kitchen knives in his chest.
Oh, fun.
And then the next chapter is a guy who is paranoid and walks around on crutches and thinks the government's after him. And you end up going to like a mental hospital and stuff and being chased by weird skin bodies.
No.
And that's the dumbest chapter.
Is it
It's
really?
super confusing. You don't know what you're supposed. Because if you even touch one of those skin bodies, you're automatically dead. But like you have to like go past masses of them, and you have to like take the perfect route through it, you know, and not die. It's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, it never gets to the point where like, well, what is it the house that is causing all this, or is it these different messed up stories that all just happen to be in the same house?
Right.
So it doesn't really have a cohesive overall
So
theme
the
to it.
the
It has
guy-
spooky moments for sure.
the guy that kills his family isn't this guy.
No.
This
Or yeah, the guy you're playing as is the guy that you saw in the beginning that
Okay.
shot his
Oh,
kids in
really?
life. And his story turned out that he like ended up like losing his job or something, started drinking a lot of alcohol and pills. That's why you see bottles and cans and pills all over the house. Is because he started using substances and then killed his family. And now he's caught in limbo, and it's like a Silent Hill thing where the house is punishing him for his crimes. And so that's why one of the endings is you killing yourself. Then another ending is like facing the crimes that you did. And
There's an
atoning
ending in
for it.
Silent Hill 2 where James kills himself, right?
Yeah, he takes her body and drives into the.
In the lake.
Into the lake. And
I
that's not the
personally-
canonical one.
It
The
is
canonical one.
actually the canonical one.
Is it the
Okay.
canonical one?
Is
I
the
was gonna
Suicide
say,
Squad.
I can't remember if it was
There's
that
big-
one or the one where he takes Maria and leaves.
So, I think that's the worst ending, is where he takes Maria and leaves because he doesn't learn his lesson,
Right.
basically. And as you're leaving, she starts coughing. He says, "You better do
That's
something
right.
about that cough," which is
Right.
what happened to Mary. You know,
Right.
is she got sick. The good ending is you escape Silent Hill with the little girl, which
Yeah.
is supposed to be the good version of Mary, like the pure part of Mary. And so it symbolizes like facing your demons and realizing that you made mistakes, atoning for it by taking the little girl, changing. And then there's the rebirth ending, which you can only get on the second playthrough, and you go around the town collecting items to perform the Black Sacrament, I think, to resurrect Mary,
Oh, okay.
which is calling upon the old gods of Silent Hill to do scary stuff. And then there's the UFO ending, which is one of the joke
That's
endings.
the dog
And
running
then,
out.
and then there's the dog ending. So there's actually two joke endings. The UFO ending, which is in all Silent Hill games, is the UFO
Yeah.
ending. But then there's also the dog ending where you find out that a dog was controlling everything from
Right.
a secret control room in the hotel.
Right.
And it ends with credits and the dog barking and the music.
Which is just great.
Oh, it's awesome.
So there are only 4 chapters in this one? Like there's only 4 stories?
Yeah, four
Three
stories.
chapters.
Three chapters and then your actual story. Right. Because once you finish the third chapter, then you gotta finish your overall story.
Right.
And then the story, what's the one with the old lady?
That's one you just pick up as you're walking around.
Yeah, that's just like a
On the comic.
yeah, it's a comic. It's more backstory, not like you don't actually ever interact with her other than her talking to you through the phone.
But she's
It's not like
crazy
that.
too.
Yeah, she's gone crazy, but
But if this is a purgatory for him, then she's not really there.
Unless they're all in purgatory.
yeah. who
Well,
knows?
that's what I think. The
that,
problem-
that's what it doesn't do a good job of
Yeah,
telling.
the game doesn't do a good job of saying, are these stories all connected in some way? Or are they all
Yeah.
just in this house because, he had a wife and a daughter and that's who he killed? Or, like, it just, I don't know.
And so, as a bunch of spooky moments and dripping with atmosphere and just making you feel on edge and creeped out the entire
Good.
time, it does a fantastic job.
Right.
But actually telling a cohesive storyline, not so much.
That really looks like he's.
Well, I think that's why. So, Resident Evil 7 was not my favorite. It was good. The house chapters were great. I loved the bakers and everything. Once you get out into the swamp with the
With all the weird stuff.
with the weird stuff, it's kind of like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
But I think the reason I loved Resident Evil 8 so much is because, one, it gave us really different environments to explore. But it was all.
We didn't get this last time.
Is it giving us different shots?
I think so.
No, it's
it's
same
the same
shots.
It didn't give me this last time when I did it. It went straight to the basement room
No.
Well, this is the last shot. So.
because it's the last one.
But
Last loop.
Resident Evil 8 told a very cohesive story. Like, it all made a lot of sense.
Well, and it also
There was
put
a
new,
climax.
and it
that
also
was-
put new context on Resident Evil 7, so
Right.
it made Resident Evil 7 a better storyline. overall.
Right, exactly.
But it didn't make any sense.
I think that's what.
Would you say
Like
that
Silent
this
Hill.
game is scarier than Resident Evil 8?
It's more
In terms of atmosphere, and
Because I really want to try the village, but I don't know if I
this
can
is a
do
lot
that.
scarier.
So I'll put it to you this way: I didn't have a problem having Chad play the village because it was fantastical.
Here's Village feels like
A werewolf game.
it feels like classic Resident Evil at its best.
Yeah.
It's being slightly goofy, kind of silly and dumb.
Right.
But it's got some
But it's
action
still-
elements to it to kind of
Yeah.
pull you out of that.
Yeah, but it's still really, but it's the good kind of dumb and silliness that Resident
Is
Evil
it like
good
Devil
at.
May Cry-esque?
It doesn't ever get that
Yeah,
silly.
the most disturbing part was the baby one.
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
baby part is the worst part. The rest is just right.
But even then, there wasn't a moment in Resident Evil 8 where it was like, I'm scared.
Yeah,
And it was
it's
just
not.
like,
It's
oh,
not edge
come
of your
on
seat
now,
scary.
come
It's
on.
just
yeah.
it's an action game
Where-
that happens to have scary elements.
I definitely would not let Chad play this game
Yeah.
by far.
This one's way more disturbing.
Yeah. So I think Resident Evil 8 has a little bit more of the viscera,
Yeah.
where this game is just outright disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, crawling down an umbilical cord.
See, and and if we get right down to it, like there's a game like playing Blasphemous. I wouldn't let my kids play Blasphemous.
Right.
I'd
Because of
probably
the
at some
imagery.
point let them play Resident Evil 8.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
And it's just because of the imagery and the overall themes of it. It's like it's very much a
Right.
Resident Evil game. It's not a scary Silent Hill type game.
No.
It's
And I
Resident
don't
Evil.
think they set up.
It
they
actually
didn't set out to scare you.
it feels a lot like Resident Evil 4. Same type of vibe
yeah,
as far as Resident Evil 4.
I can't
Right?
wait for the remake.
I think that's
Alright, gents.
I think so too.
This it?
Last
This is
bullet.
number
Shooty
7.
McShoot.
Shooty McShoot face.
Shoot me in the face.
Shoot me! Not the face, not the face!
And there's a character in Borderlands 2.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? It was 2. His name is Shooty McShootface, and he's like begging you to shoot him in the face.
That's right. I remember that.
He's like, do it, shoot me in the face.
Oh, wasn't he more a cult? He was a cult
Yeah.
member.
Well,
Alright, here we
isn't
go.
there-
I'm ready.
Do it. Isn't there another one where one of those dudes like falls in love with one of the player characters?
I think one falls in
This
love
is different.
with like
Something different.
What's her name?
a
Lilith?
radio station tower or something.
It's been
So
I think it's showing you where these videotapes are that you can collect as part of the ultimate good.
Nope, you're still
There's
here.
a lot of weird stuff going on.
Maybe the ending is now you go find the gun and no more bullets and you can't kill yourself.
In terms of spooky atmosphere, this game's great. In terms of good gameplay or
Like
a good
coherent
storyline?
gameplay.
not so much.
So the fact that we had to look up a walkthrough for all the clues and everything, it doesn't seem like it really gives.
There's no more bullets.
Go back down to the basement.
That's what I was gonna.
Yeah.
The house looks the same. I thought it looked a little worse.
Yeah, the puzzles are too obtuse to make any
Yeah,
sense.
like I don't believe most people figured them out on their own. Most
I-
people
I
found them
followed
out by
along.
data mining them first, and then sharing tutorials online.
Yeah, like for instance, like the whole puzzle thing. Like, there's where would you find the connection to that?
The only thing that was like symmetry was the only hint.
Yeah.
And I think like PT did that too. Like, there's no way that you would ever know to wait for a third baby
Sure.
giggle before you can get out or anything
Sure.
like that. There is an element of experimentation to it.
But PT was a closed loop. Like you were.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
And
you,
it was a
you
small
were
enough
forced into it.
playground to where you could get used to the environment, you could get used to it,
You
you could
could
notice when things
Well,
change.
and
Experiment
that's my
and
point.
try different
you
things.
noticed when things changed because you really only had 2 hallways.
Yes.
Whereas in this game, like you're.
It's a massive house that doesn't make any sense. So even though you play this game for hours, you still don't really know exactly where you're supposed to be going because, at least for me, because I
Yeah.
don't have a good layout of the house in my head.
Do you get a map at the end?
No, it doesn't even give you a map. It doesn't do what good games do by giving you a map at the end.
Yeah. We should play that sequel.
I always remember that there's a sequel, and then I have like flashbacks.
Sequel or what?
Remother?
Broken Fathers, or what was
It's
that
like a
called?
clock tower type, yeah, Broken Fathers or something like that.
Yeah.
And the new one is called like what? Porcelain Dolls. or
There's no
something?
bullets.
It's weird. The texture on the metal is kind of plasticky.
Yeah.
What do you
Don't
think's
do
gonna
it.
happen?
Nothing will happen. It would be so embarrassing.
I'm in the bottom of a well. What?
Surprise! This is a prequel to The Ring.
Oh great!
I could climb out of that.
I have 1 apple here.
Where'd the apple go?
Where'd the apple go?
Why does it look giant down here? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
is.
it does. This is the ending. You just walk off into water for eternity.
You're in a void.
Where'd the apple go? Uh-oh. Can you see the apple on the
Should
ground?
be able to see the apple.
It's not there. Yeah.
Why are the graphics so weird? Like, see the...
It's like
This-
a weird reflective.
Yeah, there's like a rectangle of light.
I don't have inventory anymore.
So yeah, I mean,
There you go.
Oh.
it's the end of it. It made it to the void. Charles said that, that's basically the Winchester Mansion. Except that I feel like the Winchester Mansion
Is interesting.
is interesting and it has like real world.
So
Yeah, sure. There's staircases that lead nowhere and all that, and that's weird. But I don't know. I know that they say that the Winchester Mansion's haunted, but it's always struck me as more like this is odd and unsettling rather than evil. Does that make
I
sense?
honestly, it's the result of that's
Right. And that's where it's like,
I mean that's literally what it comes down to, right? Ghosts or not, it's still the result of what happens.
right.
Whether she's having ghosts or she's being crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does have that air of mystery about like you gotta do this.
Yeah, I think that would be right, but I'm not going there expecting evil, like the hairs on the back of my neck
Sure.
standing up kind of thing. Just like this is interesting, the work of an insane mind.
I think what I like about this game is purely the atmosphere. I don't like the puzzles.
Yeah.
The scares are pretty decent
Oh yeah.
when they work. But just the atmosphere of walking around the house and not knowing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Scarier than a Donald Trump presidency.
So it is.
Yeah.
So I think these are all their starter backers. It's
That they all got to put why they backed it.
David Bowie and Queen forever.
Well, yeah.
But no, I like the vibe that it puts off. And I think that's the best experience. If you can sit down by yourself and play it for an hour or so, you get the experience of what it has to offer. And it gives me the same vibe that I get when I play 74.
Sure.
You know, that weird, isolated, but it's also kind of comforting being in that zone.
Well, and I think
of
that the room did
sleepiness.
really well is that you were still. I mean, you were isolated. Obviously, you were locked into a single room, but then you had the otherworldliness of going to all the other zones.
Yeah.
But there was still.
There's a
I mean,
cohesiveness to
yeah,
it.
because you were still learning about Walter,
Yeah.
and everywhere you went, you were learning about
it was
Walter.
drip feeding you a story through gameplay.
Yeah,
This doesn't do that.
exactly.
And I don't know. I think that's just really my biggest complaint about it is it doesn't have a good cohesive narrative push to
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you
it. And it,
where things connect.
Yeah. But, when I played it last year, it scared me good. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's what I was after, so to me it was worth the money.
I think it's an interesting experiment. I think it was their first game, right?
I feel like it needs a little bit more quality control.
Mhm.
I feel like it needs some more fine
They
tuning.
need for their SAT score needs to really work on their UI people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the user interface is horrible.
And I know that it's particularly obtuse to where it's supposed to be cumbersome to be switching between things and supposed to induce panic or whatever.
And I think that's a hard line to walk because there is value in things being obtuse and difficult. I mean, that's the whole thing of survival horror
Yeah.
is that it makes you feel
Out of
unpowered,
control, yeah.
right?
Okay.
Well,
But it
I
has,
feel like
but it has to be,
like
but it
Dark
has to
Souls.
be balanced.
Dark Souls does it well.
Yeah, Dark Souls does it very
So
well.
it's
Or
Padme.
Bloodborne, anyway.
It says if you do a pull up, I'll sit on your lap.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
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 I love it. So, is this where it sits now, forever?
You're just in this void.
You're in the
You
void.
took the easy way out.
And you actually cannot turn the game off either.
So what is the good ending?
The good ending is
Because I'm not interested enough to play through the whole thing
no.
again.
The good ending, if I remember right, you solve all the puzzles of the house.
You gotta go
you
click the button if you want to
face
end the stream.
like you face your
Do we
demons.
want
Sure, we can.
to? We don't have to.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, you face your demons and you face the crime that you did, you know, and then you are reunited with your family in heaven. It's like you go into the white light and you see their silhouettes,
And they're very forgiving after what
Yeah.
you've done.
and that's just how it
That
ends.
seems weird.
Well, I want to say that this is the first
You
scary game I've ever gotten to the credits on.
you completed the scary game.
I completed
I mean,
this
you
game.
did it the easy way, but it's fine.
Hey, hey.
I'll give it to you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you too.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
We will be back.
We're done with Visage.
We are done with Visage finally.
We did it. I don't need to play it anymore.
I think we'll be back on Tuesday, maybe,
Maybe
with something fun.
we need to get to Saga of Horror at some point.
We are gonna put Song of Horror on Tuesday, and then next Thursday we'll be playing something else.
Don't know.
Don't know. It's gonna be fun. Maybe Vampire, which would be rad.
Yeah.
So